What is up, y'all? This is Bella Beauty, and I am back with another tutorial. And today I'm going to show you the quickest and most efficient way to lay these frontals down. I'm not really like super into frontals, but depending on the look, I will use one. So here I'm just flattening out the frontal. I've already tinted my lace, but I just want to make sure it's extra flat. So I'm just going to continue to do that all throughout the frontal, and this is on hot. Now I'm going to go ahead and clip it back so I can do my work, and I'm going to grab my Got2b freeze spray. So now I'm tucking the hair back, getting ready to start spraying, and then I'm going to actually go in between the baby hairs and the hairline. So I'm going to go right to that lace, and I'm going to start spraying. Then I'm going to turn my setting on my blow dryer on cool, and I'm going to start to blow dry that area. So the key to making sure that it lays and that it actually sticks is putting it on cool, because you want it to turn tacky. If you try to blow dry it on hot, it will just melt and it'll create a mess. The easiest way to lay down those edges is to use like a rat tail comb too, just to kind of press down on it. But yeah, that's basically it. You just kind of do this around the entire hairline until you kind of get it where you want to. And you can see like I'm definitely working in that comb. Sorry, you can see me working the comb through, and now I'm just kind of messing with the baby hairs. The more that you mess with the baby hairs like this, they actually kind of create themselves. I try to do as least manipulation as I can to my frontals, because I feel like they just come out way more natural looking, and you can already see like it's starting to lay. So now I'm gonna take my eyebrow razor, and I'm just gonna kind of fray some more of the baby hairs, and then I'm gonna pluck where I just wasn't happy. This is not something that you have to do every single day. God, no, don't do this every day. I just missed a couple of spots that I wasn't happy with, so you're just getting to see me kind of do like a little mini tutorial on that. But yeah, definitely don't do this every day, or else you're gonna end up with a bald frontal. So I'm still going and plucking through, making sure that I like with the way the baby hairs are going to look. A big tip for me to give you guys about these frontals is to take your time. Definitely don't try to get the entire thing to lay at once. Move from side to side, and then if you do the left and the right side of your frontal correctly, honestly the middle of the frontal should lay perfect. You really shouldn't have to do that much work as far as laying it down. But yeah, and definitely don't be afraid to pull like you see me pulling, to get it to get some tension there, so that it really lays as flat as possible. That is really just the keys to doing this, honestly. Now, if I was doing like a colored wig, or if I was doing a wig that was blonde or something that just wasn't black, I definitely would make sure to focus in and get, my sideburns covered and all. But because I'm doing something curly, my sideburns pretty much blend in with everything. So it's really no need for me to do all that. But yes, I would normally do that. So the next big step is to grab a hot comb, y'all, and I'm actually going to press out the baby hairs first. This is going to help to get them to kind of naturally create themselves. And then I'm going to kind of go back and press that hairline down some. Even though it is a curly wig, I do this with curly wigs, straight wigs, any, texture. Doesn't really make me any difference, y'all. This just helps it to lay, and look how it's starting to really mimic like a real hairline here, y'all. That is beautiful. So and definitely this is one of those things that you can't skimp out on as far as price, y'all. I tried the hot comb with like going to the corner store, beauty supply store, and I paid $15 for it, and it broke down on me in like 3 months. This one is absolutely amazing. I think it's by Hot Shot Tools. I got it from Sally's. So yeah, y'all, it's a little bit more, way more expensive actually. I think it runs for about $40, but this is one of those things that is just well worth it. But I believe you could probably find this on Amazon a little bit cheaper too, And so you can still see those baby hairs just laying down. Something to remember when doing these baby hairs, guys: less is more. I know that it became like a trend to do the most with them, but just something that I like to see. I think that the less effort you put into them, the more natural that they look. Which adds to a more seamless look in your wig, because you want this wig to look like it's sprouting from your scalp. You do not want to be clocked everywhere you go, and those baby hairs are false. So now I'm going to take my foam wrap and an edge brush, and I'm just going to start moving them around. Not really trying to get them perfect, like I said, just trying to get them, to lay in some way, shape, or form. And like I said, less is more. I'm not trying to do the most with them. You can use whatever foam mousse, as long as it comes out in a mousse and it gives you some movement and just a tad bit of a hold. That's really the goal. And see, look at that close up. You guys can see it's helping it lay. Oh, another thing. You guys will probably see me go back and forth between the brush and the comb. It honestly depends on what I'm feeling like that day. I think I was getting frustrated with the brush. It wasn't working. So I just moved on to using the rat tail comb. But yeah, you can use either one to lay down your edges, just like I do my real baby hairs. I either use this or I use a comb. Just depends on what I'm feeling that day, y'all, honestly. All right, so y'all seeing that hairline just starting to really come alive. If I haven't mastered the art of not moving the lace while I'm doing this, so if you move some lace around, y'all, go back and spray it and let it dry itself. It'll lay back down, I promise. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going and going and going until I am satisfied. And look, they're very minimal. They're not super crazy. They're very believable. So I do like that. And look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now I'm just going to take my scarf and we're going to tie that down. This is not only going to lay that lace down some more and melt it, but it's also going to hold my lace and my wig in place as I prepare to style, because y'all, I'm really rough. So I don't have time for all that work that I just did. I don't have time for everything to be moving around. That's going to irritate me. So this will be the perfect time to do that. So what I'm going to be using to style are just water, the Shea Moisture, what was that? Sorry. The Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie and the Shine Mist, the Coconut Shine Mist. And the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and spray the water on my hair. I'm using a mister because if I am trying to get ready to go, I don't want my hair soaking wet because it's going to take forever to dry and get the style. So that's just irritating. Then I'm going to start working the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. And this is really, because this is a weave, it honestly, the curls define themselves. But once it gets dry, it gets really frizzy. So that's kind of what that helps it out with. And then I take just a brush and brush it through. It helps define the curls even more. And the next thing I'm going to do in a little while is take that Hold and Shine Mist and spray it in my palms and run it through the hair, y'all. Don't spray it, try to spray it all around the hair. You may think that it's getting somewhere. And this is with any spray-on product like heat protectant or, a oil mist or something like that. You may think that it's getting everywhere, but it's not, okay? So here's another big reveal, y'all. Look at that. Look, oh my God. So now that I'm done styling, I kind of just want to make sure that like the root area is laid down because it did get covered up while I was styling. But yeah, it's pretty much good now. So I'm just gonna give y'all some little teasers. Oh yeah, I am clipping my hair back because I want it to stretch away from my face while it's drying. So, but oh my god, if y'all would have seen the way my lace used to look, you would be like, wow, Jemiah, you came a long way. Okay. This is the hair once I actually took a nap, slept on it, it dried. As you can see, me putting those clips away from my face, it helped to mold it that way. And y'all, this hair is beautiful. This is the Italian curl pattern, and this hair is by the Ashley hair collection. I will link her down below. Y'all, I have had this hair, believe it or not, I've had this hair since like the end of January, so definitely like first week of February I got this hair. But yeah, I'll insert some pictures in here of when I first got it, but it literally looks exactly the same. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, y'all. This is very low maintenance. This is literally maybe 2.5 bundles in a frontal. I couldn't even fit everything on here because it was so much hair. So y'all, yeah, this hair is beautiful. Look at that. This is beautiful, y'all. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video, so I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Okay?
Sky.